Welcome back to Elevating Ewood, where we're taking Blackburn Rovers all the way to the Premier League title. Today we start season number 4 and our second in the Premier League. Let's see how we have changed the side over the summer and whether we can improve on our 9th place finish last time around. Hello and welcome back. Nice to see you all today. We are in episode 21 of Elevating Ewood, where we're starting season number 4, our second in the Premier League. And today we're going to go through the summer transfer window, have a look at who's come in to the side, and then we're going to do the first 2 games of the season as well, and see how we can fare, and see if we can improve on that 9th place finish from last season. Obviously, in the last episode you saw us absolutely incredible performance, a 4-2 victory over league champions Liverpool, followed by the end of season review. Obviously we finished 9th in the end, so we're looking to improve on that. The side want to avoid relegation. I want to sneak into Europe, if I'm honest, but a top half finish will be sufficient. Right, if that sounds like something that you're interested in, hit the subscribe button down below and get on board with the channel. You won't miss any future episode of this series or any future content you've got here on the channel either. We've got a brand new video linked up here, which was a Sunday special where we flipped the English League upside down, put it on its head, span it around, and, well, I don't want to spoil things for you, but watch that video and you'll see who wins the Premier League title. It's a League 2 side, would you believe? But yeah, that is on the channel. That went live over the weekend. I hope you enjoyed that video. Let me know in the comments down below on that video or on this one, anywhere basically, if you'd like to see more things like that. If you enjoyed today's episode, obviously give it a big thumbs up as well. And yeah, share your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think to our summer transfer window business. And without any further ado, let's get straight into the episode, shall we? So, here we are then. This is the new Premier League season. We're starting out today with games at home to Leicester and away at Bournemouth. And that's how we're going to start the season. We're going to have a quick look at what's been happening since the last episodes. We're going to have a look at what's been going on over the summer transfer window. And that is our first port of call. Transfer history, you'll see we've spent £51 million. Mickey van der Ven was the first signing for £5.5 million. Obviously, he's been on loan with us for a few seasons now. You know him well. He is a very, very good defender. Centre-back come left-back. He's already got nearly 100 appearances for the club so far, 92 in total. Miha Mevlja is a Slovenian veteran centre-back. He's basically been brought in as a bit of cover, and he's got an incredible beard. I don't care about the rest of his stats. His beard is brilliant. He was a freebie, as was Pierre Koundé, who is a Cameroonian midfielder, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. He's pretty handy, very good off the ball, marking, tackling, aggression, all good. He was free from Olympiacos. Then we spent 20 million, potentially rising to 23, for Jean Lukumi, a Colombian centre-back. Basically, he's pretty handy as well. We like the look of him. He's got some pace as well. Decent in the air, decent tackling, decent everything. He's pretty solid. He came from Genk in Belgium. And then we've spent 63,000 on veteran wingback Jan Borrell. He's a Czech international, can play on both sides of the pitch. Pretty decent still for his age. I think he's 33, came from Slavia Prague. Yeah, quite decent stats. Good work rate. And then we've got Agustin Alvarez, a striker who we bought in for 15 million, I believe. Uruguayan international, again, pretty handy and got some potential as well. Still only 23. Decent finishing. He's come from Germany. He's come from a pretty decent run at Cologne and Monaco in the past as well. And then we've got IBJ. We won't call him BJ, I don't think. Isaac Bergman Johannesson, another 10 million, an Icelandic record. He can play all over midfield, basically. And he's another great potential for the future. It comes in and really bolsters our midfield. Some pretty handy attributes there. And on the outs, the only real out is Harry Chapman's gone on a free to Blackpool. Jacob Davenport's gone. I think he's at Preston now. Dak is on loan at Ipswich. The rest are all loan moves. We've tried to keep quite a lot of our younger players with the team so far. The likes of Crook and Sullivan. That's the goalkeeper. I couldn't think of our Irish goalkeeper. We've still got £4.5 million left in the transfer budget. So we spent more than the original budget of 50 million. I'm not quite sure why it's not taken it all out. But the board are happy. They want us to work within wage budget and basically avoid relegation. They're looking for new plans for a new stadium, actually. They're on the lookout for a suitable location. And there was also talk of a takeover going on over the summer as well, but that's been quashed just before the season started. And here is the season preview. We are predicted 17th. It's not very good, is it? We finished 9th last year and we've improved the side. Anyway, 17th is where we're going to not finish. We're going to be better than that. We're going to be in the top half. We're going to be up there with the likes of Leicester, Spurs, Newcastle, just outside the Big Five. I'm calling them Big Five now because Spurs aren't very good. Avoid relegation is the target. Emirates FA Cup 5th round is where they... FA Cup, we'll get where we go. 4th round for the Carabao Cup, and we face Preston in the 2nd round. Our first appearance in the Carabao Cup this season is in a couple of days. This is our best 11. It's probably going to be quite similar to what we're going to start the first game of the season with. Kamara, Van der Ven, and then Newcomer, Lukumi, Goldson, and JLC at right back. We've got lots of right back options. Ceballos and Elmas in the centre of the park. BJ at left wing, Datro at right wing, and then Alvarez and Balogun up front. We've got Borrell who can play at right wing back. Walker at right back as well. We've got plenty of options. Bernardo, plenty of options of people who can play both sides as well. So I imagine JLC might be our first choice, but there's going to be a lot of rotation, and that's quite consistent across the side now. We've got a better squad depth than we have in the past, so hopefully we'll be able to rotate the side and not sort of let up our push for that top half finish. So plenty of good players who aren't in this best 11. We've still got the likes of Diaz, Dolan, Buckley, Rothwell, Pickering, plenty of players along with the young players like Williams and Crook and Sullivan. We've won every game in pre-season, and that's put us in good stead for the Leicester game on the opening day. We've got Bournemouth then. I don't really want to bring you another Burnley game, especially after the last one, and that's at the end of September. So I'm thinking for the next episode, which I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, we might come back for one of those games, or two of those games rather, in October. We've got Liverpool, Man United and Southampton, all going to be big clashes. But we shall see how the season develops. Obviously, we need to get through the first 2 games of the campaign, and that is what we're going to do now. We're going to jump into the Leicester game. And here we go. So the only change to that best 11, we've got Lenihan in at centre-back because Goldson is still injured. The bench, we've got plenty of good young players on the bench there. We've got Sullivan, Bernardo, Koundé, Dolan, Borrell, Buckley, Brereton Diaz, Pickering and Rothwell. So plenty of options on the bench. Let's go and face Leicester on the opening day, shall we? Well then, I'm sure this will come back to bite me, but Leicester and Bournemouth is a much nicer way to start the season than Chelsea and Man United. But that's going to be famous last words as Leicester are in our half and pressuring. Ball over the top, can't quite find Barnes. JLC nods it down to Kamara and things are starting out okay. We've been sound defensively in the first minute. Bergman Johannesson, I'm resisting the urge to call him BJ down that left-hand side. I probably will end up calling him BJ because that's just a little bit immature. Anyway, Balogun is through. Balogun scored. I'm on about terrible puns. Not really a pun, is it? It's just awful. Oh, dear. Balogun scored. There we go. That's what matters. We'll watch the replay again because I wasn't really paying attention. So Newcomer, Lukumi into Elmas, out to Ceballos, who is fully fit for the first time to start a campaign. Slides the ball in and Balogun just slots it home. And it's 1-0. And that is a very, very good start to the game. Inside the first couple of minutes, we are up. I'm just going to fiddle with these, get our formation on that left-hand side out of the two. It doesn't matter to anyone other than me. They are the wrong way around. But look at that. We are top of the table. I don't care if we're only 20 minutes in, but we are top of the we're not top of the table. Liverpool have got a second goal. But still, 25 minutes gone. We are looking quite handy. There's not been any other chances, or at least highlights shown until now, where Leicester are in our half. Torres cuts inside, and it's a fantastic save by Kamara, and it's been collected by JRC on this right-hand side, and we're going to try and break. Lenihan back out to JRC, and Datro has got it. Datro's dropped back nice. Oh, and that's a lovely ball. Trying to find Augustin Alvarez, but he can't quite get on the end of it. Our new Uruguayan striker. Indeed, he's picked up a knock for Leicester. Hopefully we can put some pressure on them. They've got a Fofana as well. Ours is Datro. But Leicester are working it forward. That's a lovely ball over the top. Barnes has picked it up, but he can't quite get anywhere with it until that was a lucky escape because the goalkeeper there, Kamara, did not have any vision of that ball coming in. So if it was on target, that could have gone into the bottom corner and crept in to equalise things up for Leicester, but it didn't, obviously. It was off target, so who really cares? JLC's picked up a knock. Fantastic. And that's in a sarcastic sense. We've got plenty of options. So Borrell is coming on to make his debut. The veteran Czech wing-back, full-back, can play on both sides. He's coming in on the right side of the defence to replace JLC, who has played okay so far. He's back to where he started, basically. He's been all over the pitch, and now he's back at right-back. But it's 1-0 at half-time. Let's recap, regroup. There we go. We'll regroup. We've dominated possession. That's all I want to say, really. We're back straight away. I'm not even going to be able to do an edit. I'm not going to cut anything because I was too busy fluffing my lines. Anyway, 50 minutes gone. We're in European places. We were top. We're now fourth. But we're winning. That's the important thing. 28,000 in attendance here at Ewood Park. Not quite a sellout, but good attendance nonetheless on the opening day. Lukumi collects that one nicely and snuffs out the danger. Elmas out to Datro, into Balogun. Links up nicely with Alvarez, who feeds it back to him. Balogun's through and the keeper can't get there. And it's 2-1. 2-0. Not 2-1, it's 2-0. They didn't score, but we have twice. A lovely link-up play between our two strikers, Balogun and Alvarez. Lovely feed inside from Datro. Balogun takes a turn, touches it inside to Alvarez, who slots it through. The goalkeeper's a little bit stranded, a little bit in no man's land. He could have done better. If I was Brendan Rodgers, I would be complaining about my goalkeeper there. But it's 2-0. Balogun's got both. He's got himself a brace. We can see Adam Armstrong is a new signing for Leicester. We got a bit of money from that as well. I think we got another $1.5 million. And he was also in Blackburn colours in the last pre-season game as well. He was at when we faced who was it? Someone. We faced someone in the Lenihan testimonial. I can't speak. Darrell Lenihan's had his testimonial, that's what I'm trying to say, and a few old players came back, including Armour, who is now advancing. Oh, Lenihan's giving him the boys. Oh, audacious! I mean, come back if you're going to do things like that. That was tasty. I mean, his old pal Darrell Lenihan has just given him the ball and said, "Here, go and score a worldie." That's bad defending. He's fallen over the ball, and Armstrong. That is lovely. There's no chance Kamara could have got any closer to that if he tried harder. But that's a good finish for Armstrong. And that's put our charge towards the championship a little bit on the back burner. We're now down to third. We're going to make a few substitutions, though. Datro's not really had a good game. Possibly bring him off. We've got Dolan who can come on. We've got IBJ can go onto the right as well. We'll have a look. We'll come back in a second when I've figured out what we're going to do with these substitutions. Okay then, so we're bringing Koundé on for Elmas, and Dolan is coming on for Datro. We've got 25 minutes to go. I can't count. A lovely ball over the top. That's dangerous. Armstrong's through again. Armstrong's not through again. Kamara holds onto it. And that's the end of that little highlight. 20 minutes nearly now. We need to hang on to this victory. These are the sort of games that we sort of slowly lose. Or lose the 3 points and drop. Draw is the word I'm looking for. These are the sort of games that we sort of tail away in, basically, at the end of the match last season. So we can do with showing a bit more steel, a bit more resolve, and hanging on for this victory today. Borrell tries to find Alvarez, who misses a sitter. My striker, Augustine, well, he can't score a goal, but he means well. If you've watched as much Encanto as I have, you'll know what I'm trying to get at there. It's a shame. He was through there. He could have scored. I hope that's not a sign of things to come. Ceballos is through. Ceballos, very nearly. But it's a good save by Iverson. Kasper Schmeichel left in the summer. He didn't want to join us. I think he's retired. As did Ronaldo. Ronaldo retired. He didn't want to join us either. And he wants something like 300 grand a week to be assistant manager. So that's not happening. Anyway, we had a chance there. It was cleared. Borrell with a throw in. Dolan has it. Goes to the byline. Puts the ball into the back post. BJ nods it. Oh, no, doesn't nod it over. Saved. And Alvarez has lobbed it up onto the bar. I hope this isn't a sign for things to come, and he can actually score goals, because if he can't, then that's a lot of money wasted. Koundé finds the goalkeeper with a lovely ball over the top, and Iverson throws it out. They've got another man who's picked up a knock here, and Ndidi and Thomas both with light injuries, and that's dangerous. Armstrong trying to get through. Oh, we'll use his long name there. Isaac Bergman Johannesson has been sent off. We're going to go very defensive and waste all the time. 9 minutes left. That was a bad challenge. Yeah. I mean, good job he didn't let them through to score, but we've now got 10 men, not 9 men, blimey. 10 men with 9 minutes to go, and they've got a dangerous free kick. I think, do we want to make any... Yeah, we're probably going to have to move someone over onto that left-hand side. Dolan can play on both sides, so we'll bring Balogun down and switch him with Dolan. Alvarez can be the one man up top, even though he can't seem to score. But he'll get over that, I'm sure. Right, Leicester free kick is saved by Kamara. That was close. We're sitting back. We've taken our foot off the gas a little. No, we haven't. We've been brought down to 10 men, so we've had to... Oh! That's close. Fofana goes close with a header, and it's goal kick. Highlight gone. 5 minutes left. Let's waste as much time as possible here. We're not going to, because Armour is through. He's gone down. He's going to have to whip the ball into the box and find somebody. He does get the ball in, but Borrell heads it clear. Balogun can't quite get there, and the injured Leicester... Oh, Lenihan with a great... That was dangerous. He was offside. Okay. Lenihan's interception there nearly ended up being an assist, but we're getting there. We've won. 5 minutes out of time. We've done. We've won this game. 2-1. We've held on, even though we went down to 10 men. That is enough. We have survived. Balogun gets 2 goals. Alvarez gets an assist. Lovely. I am very happy. Are we third? Is that third or fourth? We'll have a look at the table in a second. It's one game, but we're third, and I'm pretty sure we play our next game before anyone else. So hold on. And hold on indeed. So we do play the Bournemouth game before anyone. There's no other fixtures on today, so we'll have played 2 games, and then we'll play our third game when everyone else plays their second. So this is an opportunity to look really, really good. We're 5th after the opening day of fixtures. Bournemouth 13th. They lost their first game. We've made lots of changes. Kamara in goal. Bernardo, Van der Ven, Lukumi, Borrell at right back. Elmas, Buckley, Koundé and Datro with Alvarez and Balogun up front. Lots of fitness concerns, a couple of injuries, a suspension as well. But lots of enforced changes, lots of tactical changes. We've got a big squad now, so we've got to play them all. Right, let's play Bournemouth away. Here we go then. We're in Bristol for the Bournemouth game. We're at Ashton Gate because Bournemouth are in the process of moving to a new stadium, I believe. So they're playing their games in Bristol. So this has been moved because of a clash with the usual inhabitants of the Ashton Gate Stadium. So we're playing early than we should. And that's a lovely ball. Balogun is through. He can't quite get his shot away, though. And that could have been a good start to the game. But it could also be a bad start to the game as Bournemouth are breaking. But Borrell, the veteran, is there to snuff it out. And Balogun is breaking again. He's got Alvarez with him. He's got Elmas with him. Now there's plenty of people in the middle. Datro's lurking at the back post. But he's found Buckley on the edge. And Bernardo puts the ball in back post. Oh, where's he gone? I'm guessing nobody got on the end of that. Because it just ended with the ball dropping to the back post. I'm assuming it didn't. It went out. We're going to encourage the boys as we face a Bournemouth goal kick. Do we really face a goal kick? I don't know, but we've won it. Datro into Balogun, who turned. I thought he was going to feed Augustine, but no. Balogun has it. Can he get a shot? He can't quite get a shot away. It's a good save. It was a lovely ball over the top by Borrell, I believe. And we've got a corner. Buckley in short to Bernardo. Ball is not gone anywhere. It's a goal kick. That was a bit of a pointless highlight. 25 minutes gone. We've got another corner. Lukumi whips it in. It's nodded clear, and Buckley has collected it just inside the Bournemouth half. He's attacking this near side, the left-hand flank. He's going to try and get a ball in. No, he's not. Bernardo has got it again now. He will put the ball in, and it's cleared. And it's now out of danger for Bournemouth, but into danger for us as they are breaking. We need to get men back. Van der Ven covers well. Lukumi, Koundé, Van der Ven. Once again, we've got obviously a much changed back four compared to last time, and a much changed midfield. But Koundé and Datro linking up nicely. Koundé has it. He's his first start in a Blackburn shirt. Oh, that's fallen well. Alvarez, Balogun should have done better. It's just gone wide of the post. It fell nicely for him, and it's a Bournemouth free kick at the other end. Ball is cleared. Datro has it. We've got men over. We've got lots of people, players. Oh, Datro. What happened there? He's lost the ball as we were breaking, and it's been sorted out by Bournemouth, and they have turned it round into their own highlight now, and they're playing it nicely. No, they aren't. Koundé intercepts. Alvarez has it now, who finds Buckley. Can he get a chance? He's not. He's running towards the corner. He's going to whip it in. It's nodded clear, but only as far as Bernardo, who finds Koundé once again, who's playing nicely in our midfield on his first start. Datro finds Borrell, also Borrell's first start. I keep wanting to call him Bovril. Oh, and that's gone in. A lovely finish from Augustin Alvarez. He does score. See, I knew mocking him with a Disney song would have helped his morale. Datro sends it to Borrell, who tries to turn on his defender. He does. He finds Datro's ball in, and Alvarez with a roundhouse slots it into the back of the net. It's 1-0 Blackburn. 28 minutes have gone. Half an hour now. We are top of the league, and we're having a laugh, and I am loving life. It's a throw-in on our own corner flag. I've conceded goals from here before. Bovril and Koundé. Bovril, definitely calling him Bovril from now on. Ball in, finds Buckley. Alvarez, once again, a lovely ball. Can't quite find Balogun. He tries to win it. Could have got himself booked there if he'd gone a bit sloppier with that challenge. But Van der Ven, all the way back to Kamara, who is well outside his half because he's a good sweeper keeper. Bernardo, who is on a booking, advancing down the left, finds Elmas, who is in space. Can he whip a ball into the box? He can, and it's nodded, and it's just over. Just saved, rather. Ball to the back post. Datro! Can't quite get the... But it's not out of danger yet. It is. It's back of the net. He's offside. Someone's offside. Balogun's offside. Crisis averted for Bournemouth. It was sloppy. That's what that was. Nearly at half-time now. And we're winning 1-0. Top of the league. 3 points clear. Right, half-time. We're starting this half very inspired from the fantastic team talk at the break. And that is not... sarcastic. We are all very happy green faces. 55 minutes gone. Still top of the league. Still by 3 points. Liverpool, you wish you were as good as us. We beat you 4-2 last season. That was just a sign of things to come. We are now on the verge, only 36 games away from winning the Premier League title. Hour marks past. I'm talking utter nonsense. Kamara has collected it. Rolls it out to Van der Ven, and Lukumi link up nicely. Ball over the top is... speculative, let's put it that way. But that was a poor clearance. Let's not forget about that. Datro has it. He's advancing down the right flank. He's cut back. Borrell inside. And can we get the ball into the box? We can. It's at the back post. It's nodded. It's collected. It's it's corner. Corner. Like a pinball machine in there. Like a pinball machine. We're going to whip it in. Buckley is going to whip it in. He has done. Back post. Cleared. And Van der Ven is going to collect that clearance. And the highlight's going to end right there. Nearly at the 70-minute mark. And that header is a good one from Van der Ven. Datro is now advancing. He's got support. He's taking it out wide, letting more men get in. We've got men at the back post. I can see a man lurking. Who is that? It's not going to matter. I think it might have been Bernardo, potentially. Maybe Elmas. But it's cleared eventually, only as far as Buckley, who nods it down. Alvarez is through. Mefum has cocked that up. And Alvarez gets his second of the game. What a mess in the Bournemouth defence. I don't know whether Mefum was trying to pass it back to the goalkeeper or clear it. But all he ended up doing was laying it up on a silver platter for Augustin Alvarez once again to get his second of the game. He just falls over, really. And Alvarez slots home like, yes, I'll have that one. Thank you very much. 2-0. Let's move on. Chris Mefum has filled himself with glory right there. Covered himself, not filled himself. That's something else entirely. Right, substitutions time. 20 and a half minutes to go. Alvarez is playing really well. He is making it worthwhile, that signing. So we are going to make a few changes. We're quite comfortable. I'm going to bring youngster Steve Crook on at centre-back. Rothwell's going to come into the midfield. And I think we're going to bring Diaz, Brereton Diaz, on at the left wing position. Although he's not going to be a winger. He probably wants to be an inside forward or an inverted winger. Yes, he does, right. Inverted winger on attack is the final substitution of the three we're making now. 20 minutes to go. We're looking quite comfortable. Crook, Rothwell at Brereton Diaz on. And this is hopefully going to see out the game. It's 2-0 with 15 minutes to go. We don't need to do anything tactically. It's all comfortable now. 10 minutes left. Bournemouth are looking rather out of this game. They've not had any chances of any note. I think they've had a couple that have we even seen a Bournemouth actual chance? Anyway, 90 minutes have passed. Added time. We've won this. We're top of the league by 3 points after 2 games. Even if they score now, it's not happening, is it? It's collected by Borrell. That's okay. Kamara clears, and it's gone all the way through Balogun. Was he onside then? I think he might have been offside. He's gonna miss anyway. But he wasn't. He stayed onside, but he should have scored in that case. And that's it. Game over. Game over. Another victory. What a way to start this season. I mean, blow the whistle, ref. Come on. Bucco. There we go. Whistle's gone. Full time. 2-0. Wow. Wow. We are incredible. Well done, lads. That was brilliant. I said that was a good win for us, but it was brilliant. 2-0 victory. Away from home. Away from Bournemouth's home. Top of the league by 3 points. This is good. This is good. This is good football. This is what this is. We are top. We've humbled Bournemouth. Arteta can look at Balogun all he wants. I don't care. Just look at this league table. Look at this league table. We are clear. 3 points clear after 2 games. We've only played 2 games. Everyone else has played 1. Don't care. We're top of the league. Right, we're going to come back in the next episode, potentially with a top-of-the-table clash. If it's, I doubt it's going to last that long. Against Liverpool, maybe Man United, Southampton. I don't know. There's 3 games in October. We'll come back for 2 of them. So that guarantees Man United will be one of them. And that's it. That is the end of today's episode. I really, really hope you've enjoyed that because it has been incredible watching this team perform well. We've done 2 victories in 2 games. We're top of the table. We're having a laugh. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've really, really enjoyed it. It's been an incredible day of football. 2 days of whatever. Right, that's the end of the episode. We'll be back next time. If you've enjoyed today, you know what you usually do. And there's also a great video on the channel. I mentioned it at the beginning. I'm going to pop it up here again, just in case you made it this far. And I thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Well, hey, you've made it to the end of the video. And hang on, it's a subscribe button. Tap on this. Even if you've done it already, just try it. See what happens. And then if you're hanging around, have a look. Have a look at these. One of these. Check out some of this amazing content. You won't regret it. I'll see you next time.